But it looks like they're starting into it, going to Battlefield as their first pick.
And I don't think we've had a set start on Battlefield quite yet today, so.
It's a shame. I do love this stage. But Triplats, Triplats, Mario, and Cloud are going to absolutely love this stage. Immediately, Red Team getting the initial stage control. It's so hard to talk about the play-by-play of doubles because it changes so fast.
Exactly.
Who's an advantage and who's not.
The way Ally's playing, he's playing very patiently. He was waiting in the center of the stage for someone to either push a button or make a mistake. And with Limit Online, Nairo's going to be a very scary character.
Other than that, it is dead even. Blue Team actually taking that stage control are opting to get himself some needles. Ally eating some vicious up airs and sword play right now. But Mr. R is too distracted by ZeRo to get anything done, but ZeRo is too distracted and gets hit by an F-Smash.
Surprisingly, that F-Smash didn't kill because even with ZeRo stuck in that jab, just wasn't enough. Great DI coming out from him. But now Nairo cleaning up Blue Team altogether as he lands that cross slash.
Very unfortunate stuff for Blue Team, being so close to taking a stock of ZeRo and instead losing both of their own. Mr. R taking his time again, back to stage. Ally being close by him now.
Yeah, Ally's not sticking too far behind.
I hope that they're careful about it, because they got hit by that cross slash because they were too close to each other last time.
That's true, but now they, oh, actually, yeah, they would die at these percents with cross slash. He's not able to clean up a stock.
Oh, there we go. Nice bouncing fish right there. And I love that's the power of needles in doubles, right? It's just, you see something happening on the other side of the stage that you don't like for your teammate, you toss a single needle and it just fixes that problem.
It only takes one.
Yeah.
And now ZeRo actually chasing down Ally. And Mr. R with the coverage.
That was just kind of funny. They both rolled to their teammate immediately.
Okay, back throw will clean up ZeRo. As now Nairo needs to recover, doesn't have to use the limit.
Right now, yep, Nairo uses his limit to keep his stock going just a bit longer. Can they keep this edge-guarded pressure? No, Ally breaks through, and Mr. R has all the time in the world to get up, but this Ally dies for that distraction, though.
Yeah, speaking of all the time in the world, Nairo had days to choose how he wanted to destroy Ally.
Yeah. That's the unfortunate thing. I feel like in these situations where Ally is causing a diversion, it's taking Mr. R a little bit too long to slip through and do his end of it because Ally leaves himself exposed for too long and dies.
Yeah, and very unfortunate for Blue Team as Ally actually got a team kill onto Mr. R. They were looking to finish off Nairo with an up smash, but up smash just connected onto Mr. R. Very unfortunate for them.
Ooh, nice. Okay, getting the up smash. And this is not out of the question for Blue Team at all. I mean, Diddy's on a bloody stock right now, and Cloud is a volatile character that can die at any time. Nice on ZeRo to immediately be at his teammate's age, though, with those down tilts, keeping Nairo in the game.
But we know how much of a survivalist ZeRo can be. If he wants to just stay alive, he will, in fact, just stay alive. And right now, he's just playing that defensive game, not really committing too hard to any option, and trying to stay close to Nairo just in case.
Yeah. He's recognizing the fact that they do have that stock lead right now, and keeping that stock lead counts on ZeRo not dying. That is the most important action he can be taking right now. Oh, right now he's being able to play a little bit more bold, though, chasing Mr. R off stage, trying to close out the stock, recognizing this is a 2v1 situation. He doesn't need to be as conservative anymore. No,
even at 153%, he still has the second stock to play with, but dropping down low and landing the cross slash, that'll end Mr. R here in game one.
Just game one. I'm still counting on getting my gushers though.
Oh yeah.
I think Mr. R and Ally do have this capacity because we did see lots of flashes of them playing very cleanly in doubles. There were just moments where it just would happen where Ally would stick his neck out a little bit too long and would be killed for it. And some of it was also maybe that just Mr. R was unable to get to him in time, because we're seeing right now Mr. R hovering over Cloud, perhaps contemplating if I'm Cloud, maybe I can be at Ally's side sooner so that after he's done disrupting things, I can keep him alive.
And of course, to go with Mr. R switching to Cloud, Mario has a bunch of good throws that can toss very linear, very hard to DI.
Yeah.
It'll just make it extremely easy for Cloud to just work off.
And actually, this should... That is one thing that people talk about all the time about Sheik, is she has trouble really setting up good KOs. by yourself. Switching to Cloud allows them to keep pace with the punish game that ZeRo and Nairo have set up for the first game. I think this counter pick will do very nicely for Blue Team, assuming they don't get gimped horribly.
Well, let's find out here, running it right back to Battlefield. Game 2. Nairo continuing the up air string.
Right now they're ready, putting a ton of pressure on Mr. R, trying to get him off stage. Nice tech by Nairo, staying on. Already fantastic edge pressure. Ooh, and almost comboing off of the dunk, but doesn't quite find it on ZeRo.
Now Ally actually opting to go straight for ZeRo. Now we're going to punish and
Shades of Civil War.
Ooh, Mr. R actually whipping the finishing touch, but Ally answering Nairo answering right back with his own finishing touch.
The game's still even though ZeRo stock gets closed out. I mean, that's already speaking a lot better because I don't think they'd have that same capacity to close out as fast as they had with Sheik. I don't think Sheik had the damage output to rack up the damage as fast as it has been racked up on Red Team.
Okay, Mr. R going to be in the incorrect position to finish off ZeRo stock. Landing the up air onto Nairo, and now both Clouds have their limit on deck.
Right now, just tons of pressure on Mr. R. Red Team looks like has identified him as being kind of the weaker link in this team right now. They're hoping to close out a stock of his early.
Oh, but dash attack will connect onto Ally. Mr. R just taking his stock from his partner. Being able to clean it up, though, so making it work out.
Yeah. Because again, on top of all that, though, the game's still even. We have identical scores of practically identical on both sides. Right now, Mr. R offstage has limit, ready to go. ZeRo carrying Ally as much as possible. Ally managing to sneak in to assist his teammate get back to the stage.
And now we see the switch as Nairo tries to finish off Ally, and see ZeRo trying to get rid of Mr. R's stock.
There we go, keeping it going, getting tons of damage and comboing into the finishing touch.
And with only an up air to punish the finishing touch, that's going to be great play for Blue Team.
And I love right there Ally going off stage, just being between ZeRo and Mr. R to prevent any sort of disruption happening on his teammate. Keeping this edge pressure happening. No, barely any limits being charged. Right now, actually, Nairo managing to get his. Really, Ally just runs to mid-stage and just throws out enough smash.
And then back airing off Nairo. Is he going to try and get ZeRo? Okay, not going to not get it. Up smash, not connecting on the regrab.
And all Ally was trying to do there was try to finish off ZeRo. Trying to get ZeRo down to his last stock, and he was willing to let Mr. R eat a lot of punishment for that. I don't know if it's going to pay off, though.
Oh. Nairo actually whipping the punish, and still with a little bit early on that finishing touch.
Here we go.
Hanging on to his second stock.
Oh my gosh, that air dodge making Mr. R stay alive a little longer, falling up air, finally killing Diddy at ground level on Battlefield. But here's the thing, if they can close out Nairo, everything changes.
And we see a very unhealthy Mr. R, a mid-percent Ally against a very low percent ZeRo.
A Mr. R with some serious heart problems. He should consider seeing a doctor after this.
Okay, good up air into Nair. Let's see, what's the punish? Oh,
good angle chosen after that monkey flip to go straight up. ZeRo recognizing that was a mix-up situation, but here we go.
Oh, and whipping the finishing touch.
Here we go, though. Tosses it back to Ally. Ally finds it back here, but not able to connect it again. These combos not quite as crisp as they need to be.
Well, up air to up air will come out from Blue Team, and now ZeRo needs to recover. This is going to give Mr. R a bunch of time to charge limit.
But the scary thing is, they're both in death percent to Diddy Kong now.
Yes.
If ZeRo can find that opening on either of them, he can turn this back into a singles game, and he can have a very real chance of taking this double set. But here we go.
Perfect option. Yeah. Just running up, killing them both. Doesn't matter because you're going to win the game.
Yeah. That is, oh, there was this, what's that? There's a Dragon Ball Z term for that, but I don't remember it anymore, so I won't say it. Moving on to game 3. You're doing the Piccolo homie special. Yeah.
Piccolo.
You know what moment I'm talking about. I don't remember what the move was called, though.
the beam cannon?
Beam cannon, yeah. That's what it is.
Okay, and blue team able to close out game 2. Very clutch moment for them for Ally to get the grab on ZeRo and just wait for Mr. R.
I mean, the moment you get it is the best feeling in a close double set to get that grab, and the 2v1's like, it's over. It's finally over. We won. You just exhale very deeply.
Yeah, sigh of relief as we're going to take this set to a game 3.
Yeah. And my gushers now, potentially, I'm going to get to take some of your gushers now.
Oh, no.
I'm hoping for it, man.
You may, in fact, take my gushers, but we're going to find out here at game 3. And we're opting to go not to Battlefield, but to Smashville.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, no. Mr. R immediately starts the game by cross-slashing Ally. There we go. Oh, immediately getting the cape out, and Ally looking to keep it going, and he does!
Wow.
Oh,
just getting the soft hit of back air was all he needed to interrupt Nairo.
And that was the thing. Last game, ZeRo was in Ally's face. Whenever he tried to do anything to Nairo off stage, ZeRo was there. But this time, there was an opening in the very beginning of the game. That's going to make all the difference, I think.
Good. We have a strong start for blue team. And now we see Nairo with limit. We've seen Nairo just take stocks so early.
That is one thing. Yeah, red team has shown themselves to be a lot more efficient with their limit follow-ups than blue team has.
Might even had the assist from that balloon.
I think every attack is a finishing touch on the balloon. Oh, Ally looking on an edge guard on ZeRo, not finding it though. And Nairo actually ignoring Mr. R as much as possible, recognizing that they want to kill Ally.
Ooh, very smart flood coming out from Ally, putting Nairo in a bad situation, but he able to escape.
Oh, there we go. Finally, after so many back airs, one of them lands. Ally dies. And ZeRo now has the most stocks. Red team actually taking the slightest of leads.
And Mr. R tried to give the recover, but he wasn't focused too much on it. Not committing.
There we go. Ally finding a down smash, closing off ZeRo and almost gimping Nairo too.
Oh, very smart stuff to use the second part of Clim Hazard to get back to the corner as soon as possible before Ally can actually recover. Okay, now very patient Nairo as he charges limit.
Yeah, ZeRo literally not leaving his side, hoping to get something out of that limit, but it was charged ultimately for nothing.
Alright, S-Smash connecting onto both members of blue team. Only Ally dying for it.
This is huge. If Mr. R can just keep the stock going a little bit longer, they're not out of the woods yet. It's amazing. After that incredible start by blue team, red team has a pretty good lead right now. Having nearly a stock, and Ally recognizing that it's all on Mr. R to not die right now to make up this gap.
And ZeRo throwing out all the hitboxes, but just making sure that Mr. R has to recover low was enough to take that stock.
Yeah.
Now blue team stuck with one stock apiece.
And there, unfortunately, wasn't much Ally could do to save his teammate in that situation. And there we go, though. Ally looking to not lose any sleep over it.
That's both members of blue team. Oh, great air dodge read connecting with the up smash. Not enough to kill. And now Nairo giving Ally the up airs.
Oh, the back throw connecting on ZeRo. He's still alive, though. Nairo touches ground, tries to keep Mr. R off stage. Mr. R actually coming up with a limit cross slash, but Nairo still alive.
And I think that's going to be it. I don't think Nairo can recover from that. Oh, he is going to be able to recover because ZeRo applies the pressure to blue team, not able to finish off Nairo's stock. And that's a great alley-oop to Nairo.
This is it. Ally versus ZeRo once again. And Ally trying to charge the flood, but he accidentally spends it instead. Here we go. Gets his flood. ZeRo with banana. We've seen this 1v1 game so many times in the past.
And it always comes down to just some clutch moment between Nairo or ZeRo and Ally. But right now, with over almost an 80% lead, ZeRo is going to play extremely patient.
Oh, here we go, though. Ally finds the opening, gets himself a nice frame trap with these up tilts. Tries to keep the carries going. The crowd, I hear, getting very active right now.
Yes, both crowds just continuing to erupt as both members just continue to land hit after hit, blow after blow. 100% to continue to rise.
Oh, that
the
cape was
banana
so smart, but the banana still manages to hit Ally. Nice Nair out of shields, keeps the pressure going.
forward air connecting onto Ally, and now Ally is chilling on the platform. That's going to be a very scary situation, just staying above ZeRo.
But here's the thing, he's got 3 minutes and 40 seconds to work with. This is just a singles game with a very large timer now. Oh,
that's a down
smash,
tilt.
and that's it. You get my gushers.
I will gladly take those gushers, sir.
You get my gushers. ZeRo ends up closing it out. Very clutch stuff. Just at the edge of their teeth. Mr. R and Ally playing really well together this time. ZeRo and Nairo keep moving onward.
Mr. R and Ally with that cloud switch was such a strong pick for them.
Yeah.
Like, it allowed them to open up a bunch of kill options and setup that I don't think Nairo and ZeRo were quite ready for.
Yeah.
But they were, of course, being such a strong team, having such great synergy, being some of the best players in the world, were able to adapt and deal with it.
Yeah. It's exactly what they needed. I mean, it's the reason why Cloud has become so dominant in the doubles, because he really does synergize with pretty much everyone, because there's some part of his kit that rounds out what another character is missing. Maybe the character's missing kill power, maybe they're missing stage presence, maybe they're missing something.
He has all of that.
He can bring it. He has disjoint. He's got so much nice stuff to bring. He's got damage output.